Welcome to episode 4 of DRC, that is Discuss Review Cover with me, Dan Fadil. Today we're looking at the song Warning by Green Day from their 2000 album of the same name. Luckily I've still got my boss's acoustic guitar, which has worked out well for me because I didn't realise I'd be doing another acoustic based song so soon. But let's get on with it. So there's no particular story as to how I discovered this song. Like there usually is, or often is, with songs on this series. People who've watched my Pure Morning video will know that at the beginning of this century, I was this little indie kid. I liked Oasis, Travis, a bit of Feeder, Stereophonics. But then, over time, I started getting into heavier and heavier music. But along that trajectory, I discovered pop punk. It actually started with Blink-182 via this game called MTV Snowboarding, in which they heavily featured. I still have my original copy right here. And yeah, you can see. Nice. 1999, right there. Then, via the music channels that I've talked about previously, I discovered The Offspring, Real Big Fish, Sum 41, Good Charlotte, and of course Green Day. Of these bands, Green Day is the only one that I've actually been to see. It was actually the Emirates Stadium gig of 2013, which there was like 60,000 people in attendance. Among those was my wife and I. It was our first concert together. So some good memories of the band, and I'll be seeing them again later this year, finally. Anyone who knows Green Day's live performances know that they really deliver. Anyway, I just remember that I started listening to Green Day from about 2001, and this was their last album for a while. So by the time they released American Idiot in 2004, I was like, oh wow, Green Day are back. So to me, this felt like it was their last album, but you know, I was about 12 at the time. So I convinced myself that songs like Minority, Waiting, and of course Warning were late Green Day as opposed to more recent Green Day. If that makes sense? Now as for the song itself, it's one of those ones that I could forget about from time to time, in all honesty. But then I'll hear it years down the line and know every single word. The music video that went with the song was definitely one of their more memorable ones now. And together with the lyrics, it's kind of delivering this message of question the authority of warning signs you see around you. Apparently when I looked into it, they were trying to write lyrics based off of signs that they just saw around quite a lot. Now, with regards to the music side of things, Warning is simplicity itself. The hook is this gentle amble up and down the A Mixolydian scale, and there are just 3 chords played over it: A, D, G, D. I always thought that there was at least a guitar playing that main walking riff, but even when you see live footage of the band featuring Jason White, you can really see that it's all mic'd in. What keeps this song interesting then are 3 distinct things, all relating to dynamics: the sudden moments of quiet, the classic punk backing vocals, and the drums. From a technical musician's perspective, Trey Core is easily the shining light of Green Day, and Warning is as good an example as any as to why. The drums and backing vocals really drive things along in this otherwise minimal song. Further additions include the heavy use of the tremolo guitar effect, which sets a precedent for Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and they used it pretty much throughout the whole song later on, and the use of the siren in the break before the last verse, particularly how it blends into that last verse, I really like. Really though, it's a lyric-led pop punk song, and that's fine. But I'm going to have to give it about 7 out of 10. It's good, but it's not Green Day at their best. The only other thing I'll say about Warning is that if I'm singing it to myself and I get to the end of the song, I always end up going to Total Control in my brain by The Clash. The bizarre thing is, I don't think I've ever heard those 2 songs back to back. Please let me know in the comments if there are any songs where you have this phenomenon, where you finish singing it or listening to it and then your brain just goes automatically to another song. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's trying to get back to actual heavy punk rock. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Here's my cover of Warning by Green Day. This is a public service announcement, this is only a test. Emergency evacuation protest may impair your ability to operate machinery. Can't quite tell just what it means to me. Keep out of reach your children, don't you talk to strangers. Get your philosophy from a bumper sticker. Warning, live without warning. Warning, live without warning. Better homes and safety seal communities. Did you remember to pay the utility? Caution, police line, you better not cross. Is it the cop or am I the one that's really dangerous? Sanitation expiration dates, question everything, or shut up and be the victim of authority. Warning, live without warning. Warning, live without warning. Warning, live without warning. Warning, live without warning. Without, alright. Safety seal communities. Did you remember to pay the utility? Caution, police line, you better not cross. Is it the cop or am I the one that's really dangerous? Sanitation expiration dates, question everything, or shut up and be the victim of authority. Warning, live without warning. Warning, live without warning. Warning, live without warning. Warning, live without warning. This is a public service announcement, this is only a test.